If looks could kill, she'd be the Army's secret weapon. But for the next few months, Lance Corporal Katrina Hodge has taken some time out to fulfil her duties as Miss England. Known as Combat Barbie, Katrina came in a little earlier to tell us about her very different jobs. The interview does include some flash photography. I began by asking her if she was annoyed by her nickname.
Well, some people think it's a bit derogatory, but I actually quite like it. It's a bit of fun. It's just a nickname, isn't it?
How did it happen?
When I first turned up to the Army, I was really girly. I had blonde hair at the time. I was wearing a pink coat and kitten heels, had big eyelashes and makeup done. And I strutted my stuff into the barracks, and one of the sergeants saw me and went, "Oh my God, Combat Barbie's arrived." And it's just stuck from there, and I just think it's a bit of fun. And, you know, if Barbie wants to make a doll of me, they can.
And is it true that you actually joined the Army almost as a dare?
Yeah, I saw an Army advert one day, and my brother used to be in the Army, and I just kind of joked to him that his job was easy, and he was like, "God, you wouldn't be able to do it, no chance." So I set all out to prove him wrong. I had no intentions of actually joining the Army. I joined, obviously, but I wanted to leave at the end of basic training, but by week 2 I absolutely loved it.
What was it about it you liked?
Just that no day was ever the same. Everything was a challenge. So, you know, getting across an assault course, completing a run, going on the ranges was a challenge, but once you'd done it, it was really rewarding.
So you turned up in your kitten heels, looking all glamorous. How did you manage to do both? Did it conflict in some way for you?
No, I think, you know, who wrote the rule book to say you can't be girly and in the Army, and that's what I'm trying to promote now. You know, when I'm at work, I am very professional. I don't wear makeup, I have my hair scraped back. But as soon as I finish work, out come the heels, out comes the makeup. You know, who says you can't be girly and in the Army? Tell
me about becoming Miss England.
It's absolutely fantastic, obviously. I'm trying to use it to promote the Forces charities, promote females in the Forces, and just promote the Army in general. So it's been a fantastic experience.
How did your fellow soldiers react when they realised you got this?
They all thought it was a bit crazy. It all still doesn't seem real. They've all been really supportive, and a couple of the lads came the other week to watch one of the Miss England heats for this year.
I bet they did.
Yeah, not to see me, but to see the other girls.
So from now onwards, you're got time off, have you?
I'm on an unpaid career break from the Army for a bit, so I'm not getting paid, and I'm
this must be
away
first
from the
Army.
MOD. Yeah, and I'm away from the Army for a bit, and then I go back later this year.
And how did the MOD react? Were they kind of like, yeah, go for it, girl?
They've been really, really supportive. I can't thank them enough. They've been so supportive, so helpful, and just been really fantastic with everything, and yeah, told me to kind of go for it.
You're also the fronting Uniform Dating was like a dating website.
Yeah, it's uniformdating.com.
And it's for the Forces, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's for anyone in the Forces, anyone in uniform, be it nurses, doctors, sort of any services, or those that fancy people in uniform. It's really a good bit of fun. They've had loads of marriages, loads of babies out of the site.
But why particularly were you interested in that?
Well, I just thought when people go to Afghanistan or abroad anyway, anywhere, be it Germany, away from the UK, from their family, it's a way of meeting people and getting in contact, and I just thought that's something very important.
Is it more difficult when people travel so much?
Well, yeah, it's hard to meet people, so I think it's an important site.
Now, Miss World herself happens to be Miss Gibraltar.
Yeah, and she's
That's
one of my very
ironic,
good friends. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have it, actually. We've not had a British girl since 1964. And although she's not obviously Miss England, she is British, so it's really... I'm very proud of her that she became Miss World.
Now, before we started talking, you were telling me how tired you are because you've got a busy schedule, haven't you? What do you find more difficult, being in the Army or being Miss England?
Well, I always kind of say both are hard, but, you know, I'm trained to be in the Army. No one tells me how to strut around in heels and do interviews and handle the press. So I think Miss England's probably harder.
You've done very well. Katrina Hodge, thank you very much.
Thank you.